Hi, everybody. Steve Physioc, Rex Hudler with you. The Royals won their 19th come-from-behind victory last night in outstanding fashion, down 2-0, then scoring 7 times in the 8th.
No wonder this crowd doesn't leave. They don't want to miss the excitement, but for those players, they love the energy. They feed off of these fans they have for the last 2 years. It's been exciting to see their finishes this year.
Man, why would you even stand up and throw? You don't need to. If you can hose knife from your knee, what the heck? Let it go. Get it right out in front of the bag like that. Merrifield and infielders love a firmly thrown ball right out in front of the base that's down low. All they have to do is catch and tag in the same ocean.
Come on, Rhino. Let's take a little field trip. This is where it all happens. Yapo Field taters, the grand salami, right? The meatballs, the cookies. Okay. The can of corn, the snow cone. Hud. Wow, all of a sudden, I'm hungry.
Oh, that gives you, especially new in the league like he is. He was aggressive early, got an early fastball from Salazar, and then he got a little slider there that he stayed on. It was out over the middle of the plate. But you're right, Monty. The more pitches you see, the better you have to gauge your swing on that pitch. And he's done a great job of being selective, being patient, but staying inside the ball and using the whole field. Really been good on off speed this year. Testing the veteran. Yeah, he's saying, all right, you guys coming at me early? I'll show you I can move. Good play. Robbed a hit from him. Esky stayed right on top and got a ball up. It was great. And the only reason we were there is because they're world champions. What a fine job the organization did, especially the first class of the organization. Everybody was dressed to the nines. Coat, tie, suit, beautiful. All those rooms we got to sit in, and we even pretended like we were smart, Viz. How about that shot underneath Abraham Lincoln's picture? What a beautiful thing. Don't have much time there with the Shields hauling down that line. They just couldn't get a grip initially. Thought that might cost him, but he's able to regroup and rely on that 95-mile-an-hour throw across the diamond. I'm sure that's what it is. Hosmer tells me that. Now, sure, you want to see him up, but the key is don't miss him. If you foul him off, it doesn't do you any good.
Now, last night, Cheslor Cuthbert hit 6th. He has moved to the number 2 spot. Why, Rex?
That's because he's hot. He's been driving that bus. He's got a nice little 9-8 game hitting streak, hitting .367 during that time, showing he can hit the ball all over the park, and he's staying hot. Now he's got a 9-gamer.
It did not count in the standings, and yet the Royals were well represented in the All-Star game and represented the Royals well in the All-Star game.
That's right, Ryan. They're relevant again. All over the newspapers, everywhere. It's all about the Royals. They're not done. Get a few pieces back. Watch out. They got their home field advantage back.
And here's what the Rangers will be looking at from Danny Duffy. A hard fastball. I mean, he's going to blaze that up. We might see some 97s and 98s out of that. He's averaging right at 95 miles an hour. His breaking ball is a combination between a curve and a slider. We call it a slurve, and it's a good one. He's got to show it to these right-handed batters. You know what, Fizz? That might be the last celebration of last season. The memories will last forever, and they should, because it's really difficult to get one of these, as we all shared that at the meeting. But look, it was a blast. Now it's time to turn the page, start getting back again this year. Fight to retain the flag. That's what they're going to have to do, especially with the first place team in town. You want to take them. They've won 5 straight home games against Cleveland. And Flynn to the pin to win. How about that? 36-1 leading after entering the 8th inning. Hope those keys work. Brian Flynn against a team that's second best in steals in the American League this year. Just 1 for 2 in steals on him. He's really good. He holds them tight, and he's going to count on Salvador Perez, who's behind that plate, throwing out 50% of runners this year to help him if the Tribe wants to steal a bag. Kipnis has 6 steals. Been caught a couple times.
Hey, Hud, how about you? Wasn't it at Yankee Stadium?
No, that was my first big league hit. My first big league at bat was against Roy Lee Jackson, and he struck me out.
But as a Yankee.
Yeah, I got me a knock. But you know, when my first time on a big league field was the pinch running in Fenway Park for Willie Randolph. And I remember getting out there, and I was lost. Everything was so bright, the colors, the big wall, the Fenway Park, the monster, everything. It was like I was in a dream. And now You're here. Pretty special, huh, Monty?